By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. It's all about clout. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor.
Hey guys, how are you? I hope that you are doing well when you click on this video. For those of you who are new, welcome to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. So, today, as you can see, we are going to be deep diving into my jazzy life. She posted a video, and I did do an initial reaction to it, but I just feel like there were some discrepancies. I just heard like some things that just jumped out at me, and I was like, you know what? Let me just watch this one more time. And I'm sure she doesn't mind. It's the watch time that pays. So, girl, she shouldn't be bothered by me taking a second look at her video. So, guys, let's go ahead and jump in at the beginning. She is letting you all know, if you don't know, that you are on notice because legal action has been taken. Okay. And let's go ahead and get started on this. And you know how I do things. I will be stopping, I will be restarting. If you want to watch this in its entirety without breaks, without my commentary, then click off this video and go to her channel and do that. But if you want to hear what I have to say, then let's go ahead and get this thing popping.
Welcome back to another video. So today I decided to film this video because I'm just sick and tired of everything. I actually pre-filmed this video and I realized I don't want to look like that. I don't want to come off like that. I don't want to come off as so sad and upset and let people get to me because that's not what's going on or what's.
Okay, let's stop right there. She said she pre recorded this video. So, what I think she means by that is that she's recorded this once before. And she realized that she was coming off a certain way, sad and depressed. And she said, that's really not what's going on. Did we hear that, guys? Let's go ahead and rewind that one more time so we can all be on the same page here.
I don't want to come off like that. I don't want to come off as so sad and upset and let people get to me because that's not what's going on
So,
or what's going to happen.
you
With that,
guys are really not getting to her. So, are we on the same page with that?
I actually pre-filmed this video and I realized I don't want to look like that. I don't want to come off like that. I don't want to come off as so sad and upset and let people get to me because that's not what's going on or what's going to happen. With that said, I wanted to come talk to you guys um, about all the allegations that have been put on YouTube about me and my family, and it's sickening at this point. But I want to say sorry to my actual subscribers that are loyal and they love me and they've been supporting me, and they're not with the effery.
So, what is a loyal subscriber, guys? Can you go ahead and comment down below? I feel like there's some sort of impression now that a loyal subscriber has to be up and in your ass. And I think a loyal subscriber is someone who enjoys your content, clicks on it, and watches it. Whether they're buying all of your bullshit, some of your bullshit, none of your bullshit, if you're not serving up bullshit, at the end of the day, to me, a loyal subscriber is someone who is interested in your content and who watches it maybe most of the time in its entirety, and that's it. Being a loyal subscriber does not mean that someone has to buy every single thing that you are selling and are a follower. A subscriber is someone who subscribes to your channel and watches your content, and that's it. I think that people are asking for a lot more than that, and I think that's creating a lot of problems.
But unfortunately, you guys have to get this video too, because all the people out there that are making these crazy videos. With that said, I wanted to tell you guys, I wasn't going to do this addressing video. I wasn't going to have Chris do a dressing video.
Do you notice all these jump cuts? So jump cuts is when they're editing and you just kind of cut to a quick cut. So obviously she's editing some things out. And also, I mentioned this in my other video that I posted. I mean, you notice the styling, doors are closed, she's standing under the bright lights, eyebrows done, eyelashes on. Um, she is filming at a certain angle. She's not sitting in the living room. She is standing up in a position of power. When people want to deliver a message powerfully, and they take a stance from delivering the message on their feet, it makes a very big difference from someone sitting down, the impression of someone sitting in a chair versus someone sitting on a sofa. Just keep in mind all of this body language that we are noticing, guys, as well as her very clear and definite tone that she's taking. My impression is someone made a D delivery. She got a delivery from the D, and she's feeling quite good at this moment. And I don't know if she's gotten back on her exercising. You know, Jasmine tends to feel quite powerful when she is in the zone on her exercising and her weight loss. We always see her get very depressed and down in the dumps when Jasmine has kind of fallen off the wagon with her diet and exercise plan. So I would imagine that maybe she is getting back on track. Who knows? Um, Tell me what you think down in the comments. I would love to know. But again, we're just watching here, right?
But at this point, I feel like it's something that needs to be done, meaning because I have some loyal subscribers that are confused about certain things. Chris does not hit my kids. I'm going to get that as clear as possible. He does not touch them. He doesn't do anything. You know, I don't spank my kids. I do yell. I am a yeller. I yell at my kids. I try to.
Look, this is the area I typically don't get into, but at the end of the day, Jasmine, there is so much footage out here of you threatening your children with a spanking on multiple live streams. And look, if I were you, and I think most parents out there, at the end of the day, discipline and punishment and how you discipline your children, whether it's with a pop or how you administer that, I believe is private within a family and within the parental relationship, or however you decide that you want to discipline your children. And honestly, to me, that is not something that should even be discussed nor entertained with the general public. And if that is not part of your content on the channel, she is yet again allowing negative comments or commentary from the community at large to ultimately change her narrative, where she is discussing something that should not be discussed. Now, has she put it out there? Of course she has. But Jasmine, if you are taking a line in the sand that you do not hit your kids, Chris does not hit your kids, that has not been something that has been featured, and you say it is allegations of speculation and not true, me certainly, me with certainty would not even really address it, because you guys already know she's getting ready to roll into having taken legal action. So why are you now kind of putting out there how you discipline your kids? If you don't allow this man to hit your kids, discipline your kids in any way, just say that and leave it alone. You don't have to tell people how you discipline your children. It's none of their business, but this is how you get yourself in trouble. You talk too much.
To work on my tone of voice. And I even told the CPS workers, the police, everybody that y'all call, I try to tell them I'm working on my tone of voice. I'm trying to work on being patient as a mother, as an individual. I do get irritated real quick, but what mother doesn't? But I'm tired.
Most mothers are not on at very critical times in the household. on a live stream in an uncontrolled setting, usually there's somebody corralling the kids, there's somebody who's keeping them entertained while live is going on. Um, you have your whole entire family free range around the house, doing whatever, tossing the dog, and you are absolutely not paying attention. And when people try to call out to you that something is going on behind you that you are oblivious to, you get angry.
Heard of people saying that my kids are being abused. I just had CPS come to my house once again, and I told myself I wasn't going to address this, but I feel like it needs to be addressed because there are legal actions being.
So Chris is a father. My thing is this: you move in with this woman, CPS is at the house within a week or two. I can't even remember. I have to go back in my videos to check. But at the end of the day, CPS was there soon after he moved in. Uh, to me, if I were a man and I were in a relationship with someone and CPS keeps showing up at my doorstep or at the doorstep of the woman or the man, whomever, the person that I'm dating, whatever, that would be a problem. And the fact that this guy sticks around just as confirmation, clear confirmation for the millionth time that this guy is a freaking loser and has really low kind of criteria of what a mom, what type of woman he wants to be with. Because at the end of the day, no matter if Jasmine is a great woman, she's a nice person, she loves her kids, whatever, there is some sort of ratchetness going on where CPS keeps coming to your house. And maybe the ratchetness is just YouTube, but at the end of the day, I can't imagine a man in his 30s who is trying to move forward in his life, who is already a father, finds anything appealing about a woman who continually has CPS at her house.
And taken at this point, meaning that I did get a lawyer, and I'm not going to discuss too much on that. Just know that that page will be brought down and they will be held accountable for their actions.
So at this moment, at timestamp 234, she says she has gotten a lawyer and she's threatening for some page to be taken down. Which page that is, I don't know.
That they're taking on YouTube, which is sending me letters, calling, making false reports. They will be held accountable for all of that. As for the reactors, I understand reacting is y'all's job.
So reacting is our job. Okay, she understands. She's willing to work with reactors, I'm assuming.
I'm not even mad at you. That's your job. That's how you get paid on YouTube is to react. I'm gonna come on here and be brutally upfront with you guys. Don't let negativity run your channel. I'm not gonna allow anyone to demolish my brand. My Jazzy Life is my brand.
Jasmine, if you were concerned about your brand, you've been getting reaction videos for a while now, and I think that you've gotten some really good advice, also some very harsh criticism, but at the end of the day, there is no indication until you're just saying this now that you have any concern about your brand, because if you were concerned about your brand, some of the things that you do, you would not do. Like on Easter, you would not be in a bra top. Um, You would not have worn the outfit that you wore on Easter, okay? If you were concerned about your brand as a mom vlogger or a family channel, you would have posted a birthday party for your twins within 24 to 48 hours of this birthday party. You would have put something up sooner, not saying that you had to roll out the red carpet or you had to spend 500 or $1,000 on a birthday, but considering what you say that you were given for the children and what you were sent by your community, by your quote unquote loyal subscribers who continue to bankroll your channel, I personally think that you would have done something much sooner if you were concerned about your brand, because you say your kids are your content. And if your brand is rolled up into your children, you would be more concerned about the optics rather than you being a mom who feels like you can do what you want to do in front of the camera and expect people to think that your subpar momming is supposed to be okay.
YouTube is my brand. I want to build, I want to do other things other than YouTube. And I just was looking at it like these people are trying to bring my brand down for no reason. They're basically slandering my name at this point. And like I said,
Slander is only slander, which slander is actually written. Defamation is spoken. And at the end of the day, Jasmine, people can only react to what you are putting out. And if people have an opinion about what you're doing, unless they're flat out lying, which some of the allegations you mentioned earlier, maybe those are lies. But at the end of the day, you are going to have to prove that they are not lies. And good luck with that. You're going to have your relationship, and I'm going to use this word, taken apart. Um, because it's on you to prove when you take a defamation or slander lawsuit. So if people have written things and both said things that are untrue, it's up to you to prove it in court. And okay, so that's that on that. Let's keep going, guys.
Legal actions have been taken. I didn't want to go through this and have to do certain things like this to get a lawyer. Because I was like, you know what? I shouldn't have to do this. I'm barely at 40 some K subscribers. I'm barely there. I shouldn't have to do this, but I feel like the level of obsession that's going on, I'm not saying reactors, whoever this is, you know.
Okay, so you guys heard it. It's not reactors, okay? So who I don't girl, whoever this is, she says it's not reactors. So for once and for all, have we been cleared by my jazzy life?
Who you are, you're watching this video. It's sickening at this point, and I'm scared for my children's safety. I'm scared. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm looking to move. People are like, why are
That look, Jasmine, you on more than one occasion mentioned a main strip that runs outside of your apartment complex. You show your apartments. You showed an aerial view the other day of your apartments. You show so much of your apartments that people in your area, I'm assuming, can probably figure out where you live. And you've also mentioned a street, which I'm not gonna repeat, but it's in your vlogs where you said, "Hey, I live right off of such and such," like, big deal. You have sent your address to people for beds and for gifts and all kinds of stuff, thinking that you can trust people to not give out your address, and I'm sorry, for a set of 50, $60 beds where someone may have spent $150 and they want to roast you or make your life miserable, they're paying $150. They've got your address and can pass it on to whomever they want because you are thirsty enough to give your address out and allow people to send you things in lieu of your privacy. The reason why your address is out is completely square on your shoulders because you have given your address out in return for gifts.
you not doing this or that? Because I'm trying to save money to move. That is my big thing. I am trying to find me a house and a private division to where no one can come in, which is gated. I'm having a hard time with people knowing where I stay because they think that it's cute and funny to call the police, to call animal protection, whatever.
Girl, they have called the dog catcher. They called animal control for poor Bentley. Um, yeah, we'll talk about Bentley another time, but I had to laugh on that one. That's just it's unbelievable. But yeah, go and get some obedience classes for Bentley and the kids. It's not expensive. And I will speak from experience. I did it myself because I wanted to have a dog that actually listened to me. If you do not know commands and you do not have structure and boundaries, it's going to be very difficult to train a dog. So, my best recommendation as a dog owner who has had a dog for well over a decade, who is alive and healthy and listens and knows commands, I strongly suggest the class at PetSmart because it's very inexpensive and it's effective. Also, watch videos of the dog whisperer, but you have to be diligent like you are with children. And so, Jasmine, it's an opportunity for you to learn something about yourself because at the end of the day, boundaries and diligence and routine is something that you are challenged with clearly at your household. So if that is something that you're willing to take on and own it, it could be quite helpful in many facets of managing your household. Just my opinion. Just my opinion.
Animal Patrol, CPS, it's not cute. Okay. My
Wait, I'm sorry. One last thing. They called Paw Patrol. Okay. Is that Paw Patrol?
kids are having to go through this. My kids are at a point that they're afraid to slip up. For example, Kaylin, my child
Yeah, because you probably are a raving crazy lady once these things happen. And if they're afraid to slip up, they're not afraid to slip up because of the internet. They're afraid to slip up because of you. They don't know us. We're nameless, faceless pings and dings in the computer. If they are afraid, it's because they see your reaction when you get off the phone and the computer, and they see probably you and Chris going at it. And yeah, they are afraid. It's not their fault. It's your fault. Turn off the camera, ma'am. Turn off the camera and edit maybe a little bit better. Stop trying to get a couple extra minutes in exploiting your children and what they're doing in the house, and focus the camera on you and what you're doing, and maybe people will have less commentary on what your children are actually doing.
has really bad acne, as does her mother. She gets
Who knew a 7 or 8-year-old had really bad acne? I hadn't seen it and I wasn't looking for it. If people are talking about your child, I would not even address it. Don't have her on the camera.
it's basically a hereditary thing, and she's getting older. Okay, and someone decided they wanted to call CPS and say that my child has cigarette burns. Y'all, how long have y'all known me? I don't even smoke cigarettes. Why would
Girl, you smoke Black and Miles. Stop lying. We have seen you chain smoke Black and Miles. That is a lie. Smoking is smoking is smoking. And we know you and Chris have alleged to have partaken in the ganja. Okay. So come on, girl. Stop it. Just stop, 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 stop. Girl, you smoke Black and Miles. We know that.
I even burn my child? I love my baby to death. Okay? Why would I do that?
I don't think for a minute that she's over there burning her kid. But what you need to do, Jasmine, is remember what you have shown us, what we have seen. We know you smoke Black and Miles. If you are not abusing your children, I would not be going point by point by point, which really kind of tells me that you have not spoken to an attorney. But whatever.
At this point, I'm like, dang, should I record more? Should I record people saying I'm abusing Aiden or Chris is abusing him? Maybe I should record my son and having a tantrum. Like, I feel like that's what it is coming to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to. I told myself, Jasmine, you don't have to please anybody, but I'm going to do this video to let it be known that whoever you are that's on this page, it's going to hurt you, whether you stop, whether you're not. The only thing is, what are you going to do now? I am personally going to do what I need to do what's best for my family. And that's basically get a lawyer to take care what needs.
Okay, so at the beginning, if you recall, so we are at minute 529. She says she's getting a lawyer. She's lawyering up. But at the beginning, didn't she say she's already gotten a lawyer? Okay. Just asking. 529, getting a lawyer. Earlier at the beginning of this, she said she had already secured a lawyer.
To be done. It's already in the process. Everything's in the motion. I'm just going to be professional about this, and I'm going to do this video and leave it at that. I want my brand to be something positive. I have a family channel. I don't need next year what needs to be done. It's already in the process. Everything's in the motion. I'm just going to be professional about this. Family, and that's basically get a lawyer to take care what needs to be done. It's already in the process. Everything's in the motion. I'm just going to be professional about this, and I'm going to do this video and leave it at that.
Do you hear the
I want my
kids
brand to be
talking?
something positive. I have a family channel. I don't need negativity on my family channel. I am not, let me repeat, I am not perfect. I am a mother. I'm doing the best that I can. I am not rich. I don't know where people get that from, how I'm supposed to just spend.
Jasmine, we know you're not perfect, girl. People are watching your videos. We know you are not perfect. I wouldn't even harp on that. We know you're not perfect, but at the end of the day, I don't think anyone's asking you to be perfect. I think some people are just asking you to get woke. Wake up and realize that what you are putting out is really probably not appropriate for a family channel and does not put you in the best light. Just because you are allowing raw and unfiltered access into your home does not mean that everyone should see it, because at the end of the day, it's not a good look. Everyone's home is not operating like yours, and even the ones that are not broadcasting it live for town square, YouTube streets to be able to peer in and evaluate every last thing that's going on.
Spend money, boom, 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 boom.
And no one thinks you're
Look,
rich. Not
kids
anyone
are
who comes to my
blessed
channel, I would
with
say.
what they have.
Girl, we
And
know you're not
before I put
rich.
I'm doing this video before I put the birthday video out to let you guys know it's the little things that matter. The little things. And I'm not gonna sit here and make sure everyone else is happy that's on YouTube. I love y'all, but I'm not here to please y'all. I please and take care of my children. But all this will come to a halt, and I'm sorry to my loyal subscribers that are having to deal with.
If you want to please and take care of your children, some of the content that you're putting out, you need to think about your children before you hit that upload button. That's all I'm going to say on that. If you are trying to please and take care and protect your children, before you hit upload, before you hit live, that's what you need to be doing, is thinking, is this protecting them? Is this the right thing to do for my children? Do I need to go back to the editing table? Do I need to let this live stay? Do I need to take this live down and maybe edit it and repost it? No one's trying to get into your bag, sis. But at the end of the day, if you would think of your children before you think of your bag, you will have you will probably be a little bit more stress free, and that's just my opinion.
With all this, videos that y'all are seeing on YouTube, basically saying that I'm abusing my kids. My Chris is abusing my kids. I'm so sorry that y'all are having to see this. I'm sorry that I have to do this video.
I don't think you have to apologize to anybody who is watching your channel, because if they found your channel, they already know these videos exist. And if they didn't know that these videos exist, they know now.
And I had to get my mind right before I filmed this video, because I said, you know what? I'm not going to let them see me in a place that it had put me at a point in time. I'm not there anymore. I am growing, and I'm going to be a woman about this and let you know that I'm going to pray for you. Legal actions will be taken against you. I'm sorry to everyone that's having to see this video. I really am. I do appreciate everyone that's watching. And you know what? So with that said, I did put my dislikes and likes on private. I will be premiering my videos as well still, because I love to communicate with you guys. But I feel like they're trying to use that to make my video look bad. It can be the most positive video, and they made it look bad. So that is on private.
They're not trying to make your video look bad. I think they just don't like your video. You got to understand that a like and a dislike is a like and a dislike. If people are using it as a tool to kind of, like you said, try to make you look bad, change the optics of the videos that you're delivering, change the optics of your live, change the optics of your Instagram, and make it a more positive experience. And I think that you'll find more positive feedback. But if the feedback does not seem genuine, if it seems fake and phony, they are going to let you know they don't like it. So don't just take it as they're trying to make you look bad. Maybe it's not a good look and they don't like it.
All that said and done, I'm so sorry, y'all. But anyways, I will be getting back to daily vlogging, so stay tuned for that.
Not to mention, last thing, nobody should really care how many likes and dislikes you get. So if you think that that's a good strategy to put your likes and dislikes on private, do it. You don't have to tell people how you manage your channel, Jasmine. I mean, you turn off your comments. Your comments are off. We know this.
And yeah, I will talk to you guys in our next video. Bye, you guys.
Feel I'm in the mood.
Okay, guys, that is a full reaction to Jasmine's video. Clearly, girl, at the end of the day, I don't know what you're doing, why you're doing it. Obviously, this is how you make your bag. This is how you make your money, and good for you. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a free enterprise endeavor, and you can create the content that you want to create and go for it. But at the end of the day, if you are in the court of public opinion, if you are making your money off of the public, you are accepting public donations, and it's a public forum, you're going to have to accept public scrutiny. It doesn't feel good. Everyone doesn't like it. We all go through it as YouTubers, and it is what it is. You can't give people the material to go on. If you don't like how your material is being used, if you don't like how the optics of how you are perceived, then it is incumbent, it is your responsibility to change the optics of that. And if you decide not to do that, then that's really squarely on your shoulders, and that's really your problem. So at the end of the day, guys, um, like, comment, and subscribe. Active in the comments. Let me know what you think, and we will talk about this later in the week. Take care.